Hello, everybody. It is February 15th, 12:25 p.m. right now, and a lot of things are obviously going on in the market. We're going to take a quick look at ADA and, just a bit of advice I guess, because you just want to align your expectations in this market, right? I'm not going to rant too much, but yesterday we dropped, 25%, if you're looking here. This February 14th. Let's just look at the beginning of February 14th. Let's say somewhere here, right? We dropped 21%. And if we're talking about the actual drop that happened, we're looking between somewhere here, from this all the way down to 20%, between 85 cents to $0.68, right? So if you don't expect this to happen on a daily basis, not even daily basis, but at least a couple times a week, then you're gonna be at a loss for a long period of time, because these drops happen, and it happens more than often than the stocks market. And this market over here now, because we're obviously getting all this attention and blah blah, it's been there since 20. We had that big run up end of 2017, 2018 with Bitcoin. Everything was blowing up, sure, but as high as you go up with the price action, you're gonna find an equivalent drop every now and then, right? So yesterday Bitcoin went quote unquote dropped. Everybody sold. There was a major dump when it wasn't. It was just clearly within this this pattern we set out for it, right? It just got the resistance, right? And then we saw it go down. Obviously it went more than it should have. But then within an hour, guys, it got bought right back up, and now we're exactly at the same spot we were at yesterday, right? So that's why you need to align yourself. I'm not gonna tell you this market is not for you. You're not ready for this. Blah blah blah. No, all I'm saying is align your expectations properly, because a lot of people don't like the charts and don't like the indicators. Oh, it's a lagging indicator and blah blah blah, volume, and this all sucks. You should never do technical analysis. It's gambling, sure, but when you panic, when you enter and you see this drop happen and you don't like it, right? And you're following someone that's actually telling you when to buy and to sell, we will never tell you to buy or sell anything. And then we just explain to you what's going on, right? We just try to dissect and tell you what the story is, and then you take that. But if you want to follow someone that's going to give you an advice, and then from that you're actually going to getting that insight from different channels and actually going to invest your money or trade your money or whatever the case might be, then it doesn't go your way, you can't blame anybody but yourself, because the only thing that you need to keep in mind, if you don't like the charts and it's a lagging indicator and blah 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 and all that stuff, if you don't like the charts, then expect to see this happen to you the whole time. Expect those major drops to happen to you the whole time, regardless of what's going on. So that's something that you will have to 100% realign your thoughts on, and constantly tailor to the market, right? Because here, if you didn't have, if all the indicators work, and the MACD and the RSI with the volume and the candlesticks all work, and no one would lose money. No one would lose money. The whole aspect of trading of or swing trading or whatever, the risk management should not exist if that's the case, right? But we all understand that. We all understand that this is not the all say all, whatever whatever people say. But the stars can align in every single way possible, and then you get that one day where Bitcoin drop and everything just drops, and then you end up being in the 20%. If you're leveraged also, which is the biggest problem, a bunch of people got liquidated here. Whoever's leveraged, even if you have, what, let's see here, we dropped 20%. Even if you're 3x leverage, you lost all your money, right? So that's something you need to keep in mind. If you don't want to see this, then you should look at the charts. You should see if you're against a resistance or support. That's just the way it is, right? So we just like to realign your thoughts. We don't tell you go and you should never do this, if this is not for you. No, if you like this, you obviously have interest in it, you're watching videos and trying to learn, but um uh, uh, realign your thoughts, align your expectations of whatever can happen, and make sure you work on your risk management. If you had stop losses here, then you only should lose maximum of 3 to 5%. That's my theory when it comes to this. Anything you enter, if it goes below 3%, you're out, regardless of the fact. Whew, that was a long rant. Anyway, so Cardano. Yesterday we dropped, and then within an hour, that's the funny part. Within an hour, let's just take these two candles over here. Maybe let's just zoom in a bit and actually dissect what happened. This is it. We dropped from here all the way down here, 20% within 2 hours. We dropped down to 20% and then got back up literally to 10% within an hour. Within an hour, everything was done. Even if let's go to half an hour, maybe it was even less than that. Look at this. Right away, we're back up here, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Anyway, so we got bought right back up. You can tell a lot of people here where we're still believing, I guess, in ADA, and they're just the buyers are lurking for any position like this to actually enter. This is a nice discount. We're going shopping here, 20% down, perfect. People bought it, and now we're back at the same levels we're at, and we're obviously seeing some sort of a sideways action at the 0.87. I would say 0.9, right? This is more of a zone. But that's what we're looking at right now. We're obviously seeing that the buyers gained a lot of momentum. Looks like we do want to retrace, but where are we going to retrace to? I think we will try to find support somewhere along this area over here, the 0.8, right? 0.81, 0.8. It's more of a zone, but I think right now we're definitely seeing that resistance at this zone over here. And it's a lot of, sideways action here, but, somewhere around here is where I wouldn't even trade it. Right? Anything outside of those boundaries, I would want to see something happen. But I say 0.9 all the way to the 0. Let's see here. I would say if anything, right now we're just finding that support. We're trying to find that resistance at the 0.81, 0.088. Sorry, my bad. So this is the range we're at right now. We're definitely at the range that's where we're closer to the top side of that range, and we're trying to push. So if we're trying to maybe see what happens here on the smaller time frames, and maybe let's just go to the 10-minute. So this is what we're seeing in the 10-minute right now. So we got bought right back up. We went above. We found the support at the 21 EMA. Is it the 21? No. Yes, it is the 21. So it is a 21 EMA. And you can tell here right now, we have the ceiling that we consistently take jabs at. And you got to understand that every time the more we hit a resistance line, the weaker it gets. So every time we hit it and come down, hit it, and come down, it weakens it. So that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing something like this, where on the 10-minute chart, we're seeing that we're having higher lows as we go. And we're seeing that, we keep on going. Let me just take off all of this right here. This is what I'm seeing that's happening. So soon enough here, within the next, I would say, hour or so, we're going to see some certain movement for Cardano based on this right here, based on this action. We're seeing that the buyers are coming in at a more aggressive rate. We're seeing that this should be, let's see here. Yeah, so higher lows as we go. Obviously, the RSI has been going down, so it looks like we are trying to where we're losing strength as we go. So that's something you should need to keep in mind, that we are 100% looks like we are losing strength, but also that is because we're getting squeezed up. So every time we get squeezed up somewhere here, we need to kind of not look much at the indicators because it gets skewed, because now this is more visual, right? More visual is showing you something different here on the RSI. The RSI just takes the price action, but the price action here is more visual, than a lot of people would be trading based on the visual, not the actual numbers. So that's what's happening. But we're looking at, in terms of the momentum we're looking at right now, looks like the momentum is subsiding, the selling pressure is subsiding, and sometime soon here, ever since we were in the bottom here, so almost 2 hours ago, looks like we have been pushing. So definitely a couple times we did actually we're trying to weaken this guy, and then right now, if we're gonna see ADA try to continue to go up, we need to see at least go back up to here, that is 0.88, and we want to go above, try to knock at this guy over here for a bit, then try to come down and actually push back. And if that doesn't happen, if we actually end up going somewhere to the bottom here, I think these are the two critical points for me to at least take a look at. The 0.87723 is where if we actually break below it, then it's a completely different case. It's more like that the buyers are actually, we don't have enough buyers to continue this upward movement. And obviously, we could be easily getting exhausted because of the fact that we've been pushing up after this. We tried to cover this area when we actually dropped. So yeah, that's something to definitely keep in mind. support at the 0.8723 has to hold, and then the resistance at the 0.8856 has to be broken for me to actually say that, okay, ADA is actually to push up, because we definitely have a lot of resistances here to go. We have resistance at the 0.89, and we have resistance at the 0.919. So yeah, that's what I think should happen. We're seeing these nice long wicks as we go up, so that's good. It's just showing that the buyers are actually a lot more every time we hit some sort of resistance. Buyers just take that chance right away. I'm seeing a lot of wicks to the bottom, and then every time we're selling off to a point that's higher than the previous one. So those are the signs you look at. Is it guaranteed? No. Is it guaranteed? No way. No one can ever guarantee that for you. That's why you do risk management. If you want to enter right now, you should have a stop loss. You should manage your risk to reward ratios and see how much money. Because if you're thinking about this way, well, okay, let's say you enter at the breakout, right? Be like, okay, what's my next resistance line here? And if I drop, where would I drop? So that's just the way I would go about it, right? Let's say you enter actually at the breakout somewhere here, and you're like, you know what? Clearly, I have a resistance here. So you know what? Let me see if I can take my profit somewhere along this. Like a nice 4% profit. Sure. Okay. So that's where my profit level could be at, right? That's what the keyword could be at. So okay, 4% here, and you're like, okay, this is if it drops below what level should I does this whole thing get devalidated? Now for me, it would be literally exactly right here. I don't want to see it go below this. I don't want to see it go below this. If it goes below this, just take me out. I don't want to be a part of it. You know what? Even if it just hits it one time and it flies away, no problem. I'm happy to be outside because I'm protecting my money. You can only make money when you protect your money. You can't make money when you lose money. So you protect your money, you keep your capital. That's pretty good. So right now, it keeps going up. It breaks above. I might enter. I enter, see somewhere around here. As soon as it starts breaking above that, and I put my stop loss literally right below this guy over here, because if it goes below this guy over here, then what that's telling me is that this got devalidated now. This is devalidated. Why? Because I had this first support, I go up, then come down, higher support, I go up, come down, higher support. Now when I go up and come down and then actually match exactly where I was here, that means more buyers are in the market, the more sellers are in the market, and then the buyers didn't come in. They should come in right here. They shouldn't come and actually break down all the way down here. So it tells you that the buying pressure is subsiding and more sellers are in the market. So okay, you know what? I want to be out. And that's only 1.83% stop loss. That's pretty good. And this is a good risk to reward ratio of 2.24. So that's how you should think about it. You shouldn't think about it, oh, I'm in and let me just never do that. Risk management is key. Thank you for watching. Sorry for ranting too much. And let me know if I missed anything here so we can discuss in the comment sections. If you like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you'd like to support us on Patreon, then make sure you do so in the comment. We have a link in the description. Have a good day and make sure you be smart. Make sure you keep on learning. And thank you for watching.